and welcome. I'm DDF Racer, and today I'm going to be driving at Istanbul Park. This circuit is a modern classic which unfortunately no longer hosts the Turkish Formula 1 Grand Prix, but instead will be hosting this 1-hour multi-class race. As usual, I'm going to be driving the BMW M8 GTE car against the AI in an attempt to not spin, not crash, not run out of fuel, and still somehow be quick. I hope you guys enjoy. Here goes.
Green, green, green.
Okay, green, green, green. Here we go at Istanbul Park. 1 hour against the AI.
Clear on the right.
Starting in 7th position. Hopefully we can make up a few more spots. I'll take it nice and easy into turn 1 here. Downhill braking zone, very easy to lock the brakes and overrun.
Still there.
Someone ahead of us goes wide, and now we're 3 on the left.
And still there. Right side. Still there.
Give him plenty of space.
Right side clear.
That could have been a crash. Try around the outside.
On your right side. Right side's clear. Right side.
It's a gaggle.
Clear right. Okay, Dan, decent start. We can build something from here.
Okay, so up to 6th position. There's 1 spot off the start.
Car right. Right side's clear.
Completely missed the apex there. Now there are a few LMP3 cars around us on the grid that qualified out of position behind us. Such a good corner, turn 8. Yeah, the LMP3 cars, they are racing us for position. We will not get blue flagged and has to get moved out of the way. Ooh, dive bomb there.
Hold your line. Clear left.
If we get stuck behind an LMP3 or get starting to fight with one, that will slow us down quite a lot. And for no purpose, because they're not even in our race. Completely separate class, counts for nothing. I have to go defensive though.
Car right.
Hold the apex nice and tight. There we go, managed to fight and live another day. Work our way through these final sequence of corners onto the main straight to complete the first lap of many.
The gap in front is now 0.6. There'll be chances here. Let's make sure we can take them. 6th place. The gap behind is now 0.5.
It's a long race. Plenty of time to make up positions, especially considering we can see all of them ahead of us. No point getting tangled up on the first few laps, damaging the tyres or the bodywork. Just ourselves in general, really. Just keeping good shape and being it at the end. As for the fuel, I have absolutely tanked the car. Take as much fuel as it can take. This is my first hour GTE race, so whether or not we make it to the end is going to be, well, going to be touch and go. My calculations say we should just have enough fuel. I might have to dip down into fuel saving mode on the engine a few times during this race though. We'll see how we go. Easy does it. I'd be so careful not to run wide in these just tricky turn 8. The cut track detection is notorious there. A little bit of AstroTurf counts, so if you run wide too many times you will get a penalty. Which is not good, obviously. Oh, I'm going to go to the outside.
On your left side.
Going to have to go the long way round.
Still there. He's still with you.
Give him plenty of space.
Yellow flag in sector 1. He's still there. Clear left. Green flag.
I'm going to hold the apex now.
Alex has stacked it.
And upper position. But now I can see one of those LMP3 cars in the mirror. That could play havoc.
It is now 1.5. That was a 155.34. Well done, Dan. This is terrific. Exactly what we came here for. P5. The gap behind is now 1.4.
Up to position 5. a few comments from you guys saying that the multi-class races I've been doing recently pretty good. So first of all, thank you very much for that. And secondly, here we go, here's some more. I'm not going to try the Corvette today. I did have a quick run in the Corvette in practice, but I just felt a lot more comfortable in the BMW. I want to try and make it to the end of this race. No spins, no crashes. I just felt that the BMW was the better choice for that. Although the Corvette does sound a lot nicer. Still yet to try the Porsche though, maybe I'll do that in my next race, but let's focus on this one first, eh?
Left side, you're clear on the left.
Don't do that to me, spotter. There's nobody there. There is somebody right in front of us though. Position 4. Which is funny because it says podium on the back of the car. It's not for the podium yet.
Car on your left. He's still there. Left side's clear.
Tried to do the cutback. Just not enough room.
Alright Dan, come on, stay focused. Apexes and exits, apexes and exits. The gap in front is now 0.17.
Going defensive.
That's the car behind, he's racing us for position. Don't expect a blue flag.
You are clear on the left.
The gap behind is now 1.8. You've just done a 154.10. Good lap, that's your best in the session.
So I went defensive at the turn 1. Gave us some space around the outside, but we couldn't make it stick. Just didn't have the speed. There'll be more chances though, guys, don't worry. Got a feeling we're going to get past this guy soon. So the first few laps are starting to settle down now. Going to get into a rhythm. Like I said, this is the first time I've done an hour in the GTE cars, so I'm not quite sure what to expect from the come on, spotter, don't do that to me. I'm not quite sure what to expect from the fuel oil tyres. I hope you guys are enjoying the racing so far. You know the drill. If you are, don't forget to like and comment, and for more stuff like this in the future, yeah, press that subscribe button. For those of you who want to go one step further, I have actually decided to set up a Discord channel for the DDF Racer YouTube, which I'll put a link in the description for.
The gap in front is now 0.7. That was 155.19. Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace. The gap behind is now 1.4.
So yeah, big thanks to Adam, Life is About Racing, to help me set up the Discord. Much appreciated, mate. Head on over, have a friendly chat. And for those of you who like the overlays and are always asking, where do I get that overlay? Where do I get that HUD from? Well, I've actually made it available now. You can download it. Head on over to my Discord as well. There's a specific Simhub channel with the instructions, download links, and any questions you might have, any problems if you can't get it working, just give me a shout, let me know, and I'll see what I can do to help. Anyway, enough self-promotion. Back on with the racing, guys. We are getting a little bit held up behind this guy ahead of us now. I can see the LMP3 car in the mirrors. Oh, he's going to go for it.
There's a car right. Clear on the right.
I had to go a bit defensive and sacrifice the entry. We are now in the slipstream. I tried the outside last time. That didn't seem to do too well. So I'm going to try and dummy him. Oh no, we've already got the overlap. It's not going to work.
He's still there. He's still there. He's still with you.
Nope.
Clear left.
And he's going to sneak through now as well. That just goes and throws a spanner in the works, hey? We're not even racing you for position. Get out the way.
The gap ahead is now 0.31. Your last lap time was at 1:55.05. The gap behind is now 0.5.
You're going to overtake me.
Car on your right.
At least do a good job of staying ahead of me. Come on.
Clear right.
Yellow flag, watch out, fuck's sake, Dan. Come on, mate, defend your position. Green flag, sector 1. There's a faster car approaching.
Thank you for your insight there, Mr. Spotter. Just had to slam on the brakes completely just to avoid going into the back of that car. Nah, we'll get him back.
Left side tyres are cold.
Oh, that was a good run then. Could have gotten... Back down to 6th.
P6.
Confirmation there from Mr. Spotter. Right on cue. How's my fuel?
We think about 57 minutes of fuel remaining. 2.7 litres per lap.
Should be good on the fuel then. I could probably even turn it up a notch for a few laps. In fact, let's do that. Here we go, qualifying mix.
The gap in front is now 0.5. You've just done a 1:55.45. The gap behind is now 1.2 seconds.
Gonna turn up the engine, get some extra power, and see if we can get past these crets. It's amazing how emotionally invested you can get in an AI. These people aren't even real. They're just so convincing though, the rFactor 2 AI. So good to race against. This looks like an opportunity here.
He's on your left.
Not around the outside of turn 8.
Keep this line. Left side's clear.
Keep it between the white lines or we'll get a penalty.
Yeah, I need to stop running wide there. I could use an excuse and say that my entry was compromised, but I don't like to use excuses. That was just my bad. I just need to take less speed. Not making the most of rich fuel mix though, that is for sure. Okay, this looks like an opportunity.
The gap in front is now 0.20. You've just done a 1:55.00. Sector 2 is 1.1 seconds. Off the pace.
Left side.
Pinch into the apex.
On
No,
the left. Left side.
don't even think about it.
Cold tyres all round.
Try and get it right this time. It's a bit better that. Much better through there. Should have a good run now. Although I will have to start thinking about turning the engine back down. Can't run in qualifying mode forever.
Right side. Keep your line. You are clear on the right.
Overcooked it.
Left side. He's still there. Clear on the left.
But at least I didn't do a Red Bull and take him out. He's not my teammate though. So maybe that's why I didn't.
The gap in front is now 0.9. Your lap time was 1:54.48. This is great. Come on, keep nailing those exits. P5. The gap behind is now 1.2 seconds. Lap times are pretty consistent.
Okay, here we go. This is it. Last lap on qualifying mixed style. Turn it back down. Relatively clear track ahead of me. Best chance to make the use of it as we go a bit deep into that corner. Can't remember if any of the corners around here have names. Just turn 8, and that's not even a name. It's just a number. But it's a pretty good turn. Hold the apex nice and tight. Straight line the exit. And see if we can hold on through said turn 8. So tempted just to floor it. That will send me off into the scenery. A bit too wide there. Oh, he's gone too deep. So have I.
Go on your right. Right side's clear.
Well done, Dan. Great move. Keep it up.
Wasn't really a great move. He just ran straight off the track. And I kind of followed him. I would like to blame oil. Again, use a racing driver excuse, but it's just lack of concentration, really. Okay, I know I said one more lap on qualifying, but I got to do another.
The gap ahead is now 4.0. That lap was at 1:54.54. P4. The gap behind is now 1.8 seconds.
Just because I need to try and get a gap to the cars behind us. I can't see them in the mirrors. But with this clear track now, and the tyres probably the best they're going to be during the race, unless we do have to come in for an absolutely last minute splash and dash pit stop at the end of the race, then this is probably my best chance of setting my fastest lap of the race. So absolute concentration now, guys. I'm just going to be quiet for the rest of the lap and just try and put a solid time in. Let you enjoy the sounds of the engine.
Left side tyres are cold. You're being caught by the LMP2 runners. Okay, Dan, just keep hitting your marks. This is looking good. The gap in front is now 3.4. That's the quickest lap for your class. That last lap was a 1:53.00. The gap behind is now 3.2.
There we go. 1 minute 52.957 is way faster than anything that I've done during practice and qualifying. I'm not sure how quick we'll be able to go now that the fuel's turned back down again. That was our best chance. Sounds like the lap traffic is going to come up behind us now as well. Ah, too wide.
Blue flag.
All right, clear on the right.
I don't want to get in the way.
All right, right side's clear.
Terrifying, the speed difference in these cars sometimes.
There's a group of faster cars behind. Blue flag.
Last thing I want to do is get in the way of the LMP2 cars.
On your right. The right side's clear.
Especially when they're battling for the lead. That is my responsibility as the slower car to stay on the racing line though.
Car on your left. You are clear on the left.
Those with the advantage have to find a way around. That is something I figured out, well not figured out, this is something that I found out this week. That a GTE car is perfectly within its rights to stay on the racing line.
The gap ahead is now 3.3. That lap was a 155.24. The gap behind is now 3.8.
But only when it is safe and convenient to do so. Like, there's no point turning in if you know somebody's there, but it's up to the faster car to find a way around. And obviously to make your intentions as clear as possible. Looks like the LMP2 cars have shook the field up a little bit as well. Brought the car ahead of us right into reach. Because I know for sure that last lap wasn't our best lap by any stretch of the imagination. Oh, not again. Not at turn 8. Much better through there that time. Hopefully it'll catch us down the straight.
Blue flag.
Nope.
Left side there's a car. Left side's clear.
Bit of a misunderstanding there. I thought he was going to go and he decided to park it on the apex. I know I said the last thing you want to do is get in the way of an LMP2 car, but really the last thing you want to do is run into one. Be quite embarrassing. Being a bit generous with the curbs there.
The gap in front is now 0.8. Your lap time was 154.15. The gap behind is now 4.5.
We've got a decent gap to the car behind us. How's my fuel?
Should be about 43 minutes of fuel remaining. 2.7 litres per lap.
Session update.
36 minutes remaining. E4.
First time in a couple of laps we hit the apex there. It's good. Bit of a slide on the rear then. Coming up to half distance in this race now. It's amazing how quickly this is going by. it's a bit of a nail biter. We are catching this guy. Slowly but surely. Never decide on first or second gear through those corners. I'll try second gear next time.
Front is now 0.8. You've just done a 153.53. The gap behind is now 5.3 seconds.
A bit too deep. A bit too late on the brakes there. Like I said at the start of the race, it is a downhill braking zone into turn 1. Very tricky. Again, car ahead of us goes wide and I just follow them straight into the scenery. It's been a good opportunity to catch up then. Terrible line through there. Nobody in the mirrors.
P4.
Okay, so the next car is for the podium. I think that settles that one. Not second gear.
The gap ahead is now 1.0. That lap was at 154.08. The gap behind is now 5.6 seconds.
Lost a couple of tenths to the car ahead in that lap. But we're still in it. And I can see P2 ahead of us as well, which is always nice. Such a good track, this. Like, I know the financial situation wasn't great in Turkey for them to continue the Formula 1 race, but you don't hear much about any other series there at the moment. Well, MotoGP may have had a few seasons there, but it really is a forgotten modern classic. It's such a good track. It's got a nice wide range of corners. The amazing turn 8, as has just been demonstrated by yours truly. A few long straights with good overtaking opportunities as well. Just seems like a bit of a waste. I did read on the Wikipedia article for this track before that Bernie Eccleston described it as the best track in the world. With it being Wikipedia and Bernie Eccleston on the same sentence, I'm probably going to take that with a pinch of salt. Grain of salt? Pinch of salt? I don't know. You guys know what I mean though. Hopefully.
The gap in front is now 1.1 seconds. That lap time was 153.81. The gap behind is now 6.0.
I'm losing the guy ahead of us. Slowly but surely, a tenth here, a tenth there. All adds up. Whoa. Just couldn't slow the car down then. Didn't seem like I braked any later than normal. like all of a sudden P2 has got themselves back into our race.
Alright Dan, halfway home, fuel's good.
Thanks mate. Good to have you with us, Mr. Spotter. And good to have you with us if you're still watching as well at this point of the video. Thanks for sticking it out, guys. Okay, now this looks a lot tastier.
The gap ahead is now 0.42. You've just done a 154.01. The gap behind is now 6.4 seconds.
Oh, he's gone wide.
Car right.
This is our chance.
Keep your line. Still there. Still there. Clear right.
Cover the apex. I know the AI. I know them. They will try and get you back straight away if they can. Usually by any means necessary, so whenever you make a move in rFactor 2, best advice I can give.
Temperature's increasing. Air temp is now 28. The track temperature is now 28 Celsius.
Best advice I can give is when you make an overtake in rFactor 2. Whoa, bit loose. Watch out for the dive bomb. And right on cue.
On your left. Keep this line. He's still there. He's still with you.
Right on cue.
He's still with you.
Oh, he's got the run now.
Hold your line. Still there.
He's got the run.
He's still with you.
We're going to have to go around the outside to hold on to third position.
Still there. Still there. Clear left.
Just a bit too much for us to hold on to there, unfortunately. Never mind. We've got just under 30 minutes to put that right.
Front is now 0.8. That lap was a 156.16. The gap behind is now 4.6.
Although if we keep on fighting like this, we are going to bring the cars behind us back into play again. How's my fuel?
We estimate 33 minutes of fuel left. 2.7 litres per lap.
37 minutes of fuel with under 30 minutes of racing left to go. I think I may have overcalculated things slightly here. Maybe I'll leave it off qualifying mode for now, just in case. Looks like there may have been a change for the lead there. I think that is the leader. Leader's going slow. What's going on here?
Right side.
Oh, it's not the leader.
Keep your line. He's still there.
I saw the blue flags by the side of the track then. This guy's a lap down.
Still there. He's still there. Clear on the right.
Okay Dan, you've got half your fuel left. Tiny bit of aero damage, just ignore it.
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought I felt a bump then. Cheeky thing. Did not do us any favours.
The gap in front is now 1.7. That was a 154.71. The gap behind is now 3.9.
Ooh, bit close to the inside bollard then. Very lucky to get away without cutting the track. calm down, concentrate. I seem to be slipping away from the cars ahead again now. I was right with him a couple of laps ago. I don't know whether it's a concentration thing or whether it's because of the clouds. Temperatures dropping around the track perhaps, maybe, losing some grip on the tyres. Again, just more race driver excuses. Either way, I'm turning the engine up.
The gap ahead is now 2.6. That last lap was at 154.49. Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace. The gap behind is now 3.2.
There's someone coming out of the pits. Is that an LMP2? Yep, I think it is. I think perhaps the tyres are starting to go. That could be it. Maybe the tyres are going.
Seeing a bit of wear on your right front.
There's another LMP2 coming. Move out the way.
On your left. Clear left. Car on your left.
Come on.
Left side's clear.
Clouds are really starting to come in now.
Now 2.6 seconds. That lap was at 154.40. Sector 3 is 1.2 seconds off the pace. The gap behind is now 3.5.
Starting to get quite muggy overhead. I don't remember there being any predictions of rain at the start of the race. Wouldn't that throw a curveball into the mix? So satisfying to get that corner right. Doesn't happen often. And I could probably go a lot quicker through there anyway, but when you hit all the apexes, and trust me, there's a lot of them, and you still come out on top, nothing quite like it.
That's 20 minutes to go.
Okay, 2/3 of the way through the race. We're still in it. second and third ahead of us are getting pretty feisty.
The gap in front is now 1.4. You've just done a 153.72. The gap behind is now 3.6. Your lap times are improving. This is exactly what we need.
Very feisty. Look at them. I wonder how far down the road the leader is. Alright, here's our chance. Just gotta hang with him for the straight. Easier said than done sometimes. Oh, bit wide. Should have a great run here. Just ease off before the kink. Gonna have to go to the outside.
He's still there. Left side's clear.
There's a faster car approaching. The gap in front is now 0.50. That was a 154.34. Sector 3 is 0.49 off the pace. The gap behind is now 3.2.
So all along, the car behind is chipping away. It was 6 seconds at one point. Hopefully I don't have to start looking in my mirrors anytime soon. Very generous with the apex there. I have another P2 coming up behind us.
Blue flag.
Right side. Clear right.
You can have it, Mr. Allen P2. Force him offline, come on. Here we go. Here we go.
On your right. Right side's clear.
Good move, mate.
Yes. Just got to seize the opportunity. We're now into P3.
Is now 1.1. That lap time was 154.14. P3. The gap behind is now 0.8.
How's my fuel?
We think about 22 minutes of fuel remaining. 2.7 litres per lap.
I might even be able to run it in qualifying mix until the end of the race. Wouldn't that be something? Apologies for the relative lack of commentary, guys.
15 minutes left, that's 15 minutes.
I'm using a substantial power of my seat. There we go, can't even speak. using a substantial portion of my brain power just to keep it on the track. Quite a lot of concentration here. But I hope you are enjoying it. It's 3/4 of the race down. So I'm on the podium. Can I hold on to it? Can I go one better and get position 2? Wouldn't that be something? P7 start. Scruffy first few laps, but we just hung in there.
The gap in front is now 1.4 seconds. Your lap time was at 1:53.92. Sector 3 is 0.34 off the pace. The gap behind is now 1.0.
Back into the 1:53s, which is good. Nowhere near our lap record before from 1:52.9. Yeah, it's going to be pretty tough to beat. Nigh on impossible. Although the car is lighter than when I set that lap, the tyres are substantially worse. But I'm still using qualifying mode, that's the same. Maybe with a slipstream from the car ahead to help pull us along, who knows? Might get close. I'd be happy with a low 1:53. Not when you do turn 8 like that, jeez. Turned in a bit too early then, which is going to compromise me all the way down the straight. Obviously there is a sign at the side of the track that says DRS just there, but these cars don't have it, so just pay no attention to that.
You're carrying minor wear on your right side tyres.
Ooh. Not sure what happened then. I think I may have locked the rears.
The gap ahead is now 1.9. Your last lap time was at 1:54.04. Sector 3 is 0.8 off the pace. The gap behind is now 0.5.
It's a bit spooky to say the least. The reason I chose the BMW is because I find it quite predictable to drive. The last thing I need is it doing unpredictable things with about 10 minutes to go.
It looks like Isaac has crashed. Green flag, sector 2.
Come on down, focus mate. Not long left to go now. A bit better. Losing touch with the guy ahead though. How's my fuel?
Should be about 17 minutes of fuel left. 2.7 litres per lap.
Session update.
11 minutes to go. P3.
Almost smell position 2. Tantalisingly close.
Okay Dan, we're matching race pace. The gap in front is now 1.6. Your lap time was at 1:53.27. The gap behind is now 1.5.
Remember when I said I'd be happy with a low minute 53?
Awesome stuff mate, keep it coming. 10 minutes to go, that's 10 minutes left.
I'm pretty happy with that. Got about 5, maybe 6 laps left in this race now. Time is running out. We can just stick in the 1 minute 53s. Should be able to get this guy. Leader's long gone. I know you can't see it behind the Oculus Rift, but I've got my concentration face on right now. 100% concentration. Being very generous with the apexes there. Looks like we've dropped position 4 behind us though, which is good. See, if you lean into the corners, it makes you faster.
The gap in front is now 1.6. You've just done a 153.31. The gap behind is now 2.0.
Car feeling very skatey going into turn 1 then. Grip is starting to go.
close.
Seems like every time I get a little bit closer, he just pulls that a little bit further away. So frustrating. Just need a few more tenths. That's all I'm asking for.
P3. There's a faster car bearing down on you. He's the class leader.
Hopefully with a little bit of luck, the
gap ahead is now 1.9
LMP2 cars can spice things up a bit.
53.71.
Guy on your left, be on the left.
The gap behind is now 1.9 seconds.
Go on. This could be my chance. This is the closest we've been for a while now. Can't have much time left now. No, I don't care if I'm running wide there. Nice. Okay, I'm in the slipstream. Session update.
That's 5 minutes to go. Come on, keep it together.
There we go.
Podium here. 5 minutes remaining. P3. 'Cause 3. 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 'C
Maybe 3 laps, perhaps? It's gonna be a close one.
The gap in front is now 0.9. That lap was at 153.47. The gap behind is now 2.1.
Ooh, a bit slidey on the rear. Cars behind are getting closer as well. We are in for a nail biter. Just thinking back to my race at Dubai from a month or 2 ago. Found myself in a very similar position, 3rd place. Fighting for 2nd, always a 2nd place fighting for 1st. Oh, I can't remember. But it resulted in a spin. And I threw it all away. Hoping not to repeat that.
You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Seem to have dropped a bit of time on that lap.
The car behind's a faster class. The lead car's pitting. We've seen a bit of wear all round. Blue flag.
Car on your right side. Clear right.
I had to let him through. I had the blue flags.
The gap in front is now 1.8 seconds. Your last lap time was at 154.20. Sector 3 is 0.9 off the pace.
If I can get a 1 minute 52 or something on this lap, just push it just that bit more, might have a chance. Absolute concentration now, guys.
There's a faster class car approaching. 2 minutes to go, 2 minutes. Blue flag.
You can take the inside, mate.
Left side. Clear left.
Here we go. Here we go.
On your left. And still there. You're clear on the left.
I'm going to hold the inside, going to go defensive. Not giving this position up.
It's car on your right. Still there. He's still there.
Oh, he's holding on to it.
Right.
That lap time was 153.57. You're in the lead.
What? That was for the lead of the race? Oh, when the spotter said it a lap before, I must have been the leader of the GTE class. I just presumed they meant the leader of the whole race. That's for the lead. Okay. This has got to be the last lap now. Don't bottle it.
Faster car behind.
Don't throw it away. Don't throw it away. Just got to hold on for a few more corners. as I absolutely massacred turn 8. That was horrible. Got some LMP2s coming up behind us.
There's a guy on your left. You're clear on the left.
See him coming in the mirrors. The guy behind's got the slipstream. Is it worth going defensive? Is he going to dive bomb? Nope, I think we're safe.
Well done, Dan. Great win. You deserved that today.
Yes. Yes. Oh, well, guys. There you go. It's 1 hour at Istanbul Park in the BMW M8 GTE car. Oh, well, there you go. From P7 to P1. What a race, guys. Was not expecting that, especially not when I thought I was fighting for second position. Obviously, I didn't realize the leader had pitted, and that was the battle for the lead. Wow. Okay, yeah, if you guys enjoyed, you know the drill. Don't forget to like and comment. And if you want to see more races, just please subscribe. I'll be doing plenty more multi-class GTE in the future. Maybe some GT3s, some more USF 2000s. We'll see. All to be decided. But if you want to come in for a chat, then I'll post the link to the Discord server in the description down below. Come along, say hi, introduce yourself, and just, yeah, get involved. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Bye.